Body Cam is a new 2020 horror flick starring Mary J. Blige. Now, this is a film that I knew really nothing about. All I can say is that Mary J. Blige plays a cop here, and she's investigating fellow officers' murders. Something is going around and killing people, and she's trying to figure it out. She recently has lost her child, so her sanity is kind of called into question with her fellow officers. But she goes and investigates, and when she starts viewing random body cam footage from deceased officers, she starts to put together this puzzle of why this is happening. And this gets supernatural with the killer here, which is very apparent very quickly on. So I can assure you that's not a spoiler. This is a film that I've seen a lot of negative about, but I still wanted to check it out, and I did so tonight, and I'm here to defend the shit out of this movie. I thought this was really good. I don't understand what the dislike is for it. It's not fantastic or anything, but it's a pretty damn good movie. It's well made, it's well acted. I think Mary J. Blige is good in the lead role here. Everyone does a pretty good job all around. So the only thing I can guess is that there's some people who will find this to be some political agenda or something, because this very much deals with something that is extremely relevant right now with the George Floyd case. And that is that in the very opening of this movie, we see some footage on the news that a black man was killed by police, and people are outraged, and they're treating the cops like shit, and everyone's kind of on edge with the cops, and so the cops are having to deal with people who really don't like them. Not saying that's not what they deal with all the time. I'm just saying that in this state that we live in right now, this is very, very prevalent within this film. It very much feels like I'm watching modern moments, throughout the film. Obviously not the supernatural element, but everything else very much lines up with what's going on right now. Now, some people might see that as like, oh God, stop shoving this all down my throat, whatever. But it makes for a good flick. This kind of reminds me of a little bit. It reminds me of a segment from Tales from the Hood. Although I felt like the feature length time here was warranted. At first I was thinking, like, would this have been better suited for an anthology segment? No, I think that it justified the time that it had on screen, and I thought that the kills were pretty cool, and I really did like the reveal. Now, this is some kind of Tales from the Hood kind of story and reveal and all that, but doesn't take away from, I thought it was a pretty tense, good mystery with some pretty cool graphic kills and good performances. So I don't really see what the issue is with this film. I thought the characters, the secondary characters were mostly one-dimensional, but that's kind of what they were supposed to be. And really the only character development you get in this film comes in the way of Mary J. Blige's character and her rookie partner, which gets fleshed out a little bit later on. Everyone else is just kind of there to service the story, and I think they do so adequately. So I'm not really sure what, as I said, I don't really know what it can be that they hate. Maybe they find it to be generic. I don't find that to be the case here. It's not an original film by any means, especially once the reveal comes. It's something that we've seen many times and whatnot, but I think it's executed well, and I think that it earns its existence. Like a lot of the movies that I watch, I'm just like, should you exist? Like, what purpose do you serve in this filmography, in this genre? Like, you're completely forgettable. There's nothing memorable about it. Like, you shouldn't exist. But this film is justifiably existable to me. I dug it. I enjoyed my time. Would I watch it again? Probably not. No. But it was worth the 90 minutes and, whatever money. So, I don't know. Why is everyone hating on this movie? It's a good flick. So check it out if you haven't seen it. I give it a thumbs up. Let me know. Adios.